Make sure you check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, what's going on? We back, Goodfellow Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. Don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out to the email as well, too. And apparently, Canelo Alvarez told Gennady Golovkin, go get a belt, boy. You want to be a good boy and fight me in a trilogy fight? Go get a belt. Go fight Demetrius, Andrade, and get the WBO strap before you come see me, homeboy. Now, I kind of can feel with Canelo. I definitely 100% feel where Canelo coming from. This guy sit out Bumbash versus Steve Rowley from Tag Team back again. You know, from them again. He trying to fight some guy we never heard of. Steve Fruit Roll-Ups, who turned 35 next week. Or he trying to fight Hassan Nadam. And then trying to, you know, pretty much walk right into a Canelo Alvarez fight. That ain't fair. Canelo going to war with Danny Jacobs and a fresh Gennady Golovkin, who can't even make 160 right now, who's going to fight Nadam or Steve Rowley at 164 pounds. You know, get an easy fight and get the ease right into that fight after I'm going to war with a tough Danny Jacobs, who arguably beat the guy that's trying to get a layup versus me. No, go out there and fight Demetrius Andrade. But then again, the zone can overrule Canelo Alvarez because his contract is an incentive-based contract where he has to produce, you know, so many subscribers and viewerships, or he won't get that $30 whatever million he looking to get. All right. So at the same time, he got to produce. And will Gennady Golovkin Canelo be the biggest fight that the zone can do right now with their roster? Absolutely. It's the biggest fight they can do. But at the end of the day, it'll be super big if Gennady Golovkin can get that belt. But then again, don't look at this from just his Canelo vantage point. Look at it from behind him. He never wanted to fight Demetrius Andrade. So he can kill two birds with one stone. You know, Golovkin, go out there and get that belt. And then I fight you because I don't want to fight Demetrius Andrade myself. And don't forget, when Demetrius Andrade ducked out on Jermell Charlo, you know, people seem to forget that. You know, when he ducked out of Jermell Charlo and ran with his tail between his legs, and then he ducked Matt Korobov because WBO granted him the super champion privilege of you can go right up to 160 and fight Matt Korobov. And Andrade ducked his ass as well, too. And then eventually they stripped Demetrius Andrade. You know, and then eventually Andy Lee, when Quillen dropped that belt, beat Korobov for the belt. Then they stripped Demetrius Andrade. And then I think Liam Smith and Liam Williams fought for the vacant 154-pound junior middleweight WBO title. Then Canelo went right in there and fought Liam Smith after he beat him for the title. But had Demetrius Andrade continued to hold that title, Canelo never would have fought him. So at the end of the day, you got to remember, Demetrius Andrade is 6'2", long, good athlete. Don't have the greatest feet because he wear like a size 20. But it's a guy that, you know, Canelo never wanted to fight. And y'all want to laugh and talk about the Charlos ain't did this and ain't did that. Canelo was the very same motherfucker at 154 running from them. So basically what Canelo trying to do is put his fears and his problems, his troubles on Gennady Golovkin and say, look here, if you want this, we're going to have to go handle my problem for me. My problem I had damn near for a decade, which is, you know, Demetrius Andrade. And don't be surprised if he don't try to sick Charlo on him too. You know, he going to just hide behind him. He's a coward. Both of them cowards. You know, both of them cowards. Let's not even mince words here. Canelo a coward for cheating. Canelo a coward for asking for rehydration clause when he came in reportedly as a fucking cruiserweight almost at 190 pounds and fought. Well, that is a cruiserweight. But then fought Miguel Cotto and didn't even stop or hurt him. How can you come in at 190 pounds reportedly and couldn't stop an older Miguel Cotto that been through the wars and been through the trenches? Real talk. So he don't get off scot-clean here too. I'm gonna go in. I'll be going in on Canelo. I'm one of the few, the proud channels that go on to Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And I've been going on from Golovkin, and a lot of people dislike and don't like what I'm saying, and they get in their feelings and stuff, and that's cool. I don't care. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about the dislikes. I care about just speaking facts and speaking from my vantage point. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. You know? And I've been trying to expose Golovkin for years. And expose Canelo too. Everybody in boxing got a short memory. Oh, you know, Canelo's the great fighter. You see George Foreman today come out and say he's the best puncher pound for pound. How? He couldn't even knock out a weight drained Chavez. He couldn't knock out Cotto when this dude probably had a 40, damn near 30, 40 pound advantage. Couldn't knock out an old Shane Mosley. Didn't even knock out a Matthew Haddon for his first world title at a catchweight. Not Ricky Haddon. Matthew Haddon, a fucking welterweight. Didn't knock out Miguel Vasquez twice coming up. So how's this dude this dynamic puncher? He's not even the best puncher in the division. He barely in the top 5. Because you go probably Golovkin, Jacobs, Charlo, or however you want to rate them. And then you can probably be like, okay, maybe Canelo. You know? Canelo's always had a reputation for being a big puncher, but ain't never knocked out nobody. He knocked out a beat up Angulo and Kirkland after they had wars with each other. And then Kirkland was off for 2 years. And then Angulo coming off a war where Lara put a hematoma on his face and coming off being locked up in prison. Dude, these dudes are 2 of the biggest frauds I've seen in boxing. That just shows you when people think these are the leaders of our generation of boxing, just tell you how fraudulent it is. Very fraudulent. You know, you got 2 girls right here, 2 sissies scared to fight Demetrius, Andrade, and Jamal Charlo. Both of them sissies. They both synonymous with each other when it come to black fight. Oh, no, you fight him. Oh, go get a belt. You get him. No. You get him. Hop potato. You know, that's both of them. Disgrace. Despicable. In my Daffy Duck voice. All of these dudes despicable. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. You know, a lot of these dudes, these other, you know, quote unquote, they supposed to be so pro-black channels. They so pro-black. And the first thing they get on there, okay, I like Canelo. You know why they get on here and say they like Canelo, but they'll sit here and go in on Anthony Joshua for having the alleged testosterone therapy exemption and all of that because they scared of that Mexican backlash. They don't sit there and trash Canelo like that. They sit there and trash a brother, Anthony Joshua. Every brother ain't a brother, but they'll sit here and trash Big Baby Miller for buck dancing. They'll sit here and trash George Foreman. They'll sit here and trash Floyd Mayweather. They sit here and trash Terrence Crawford, but won't say a motherfucking thing about Canelo Alvarez. Won't say nothing. And then some of these dudes be so, oh, I'm so pro-black. I'm down for the cause. And then they calling Lomachenko white Jesus. You know, I mean, shit, they throw that C word around with that N on the end, that raccoon word around, if you catch my drift. But hey, look at who the real raccoon is. Real talk. Open your eyes up. Stop being scared to speak up. Call these niggas out on their bullshit. Because a lot of motherfuckers ain't scared to call me out on my bullshit, and I can handle it like a G. You know, but everybody don't keep that same energy with everybody. The real ones get the hate, while the fake ones get put on the pedestal because they tell you what you want to hear, not what you need to hear, and not what the real is. And what the real is, both of these dudes is perpetrated. Both of these dudes is frauds. And on top of that, Canelo a cheater. And I've been knew Gennady Golovkin to get back on his Spartan head self. I knew he was a fraud. When Canelo cheated, he still wanted to fight him. I knew he was a fraud when he ducked Billy Joe Saunders and let Oscar De La Hoya become his temporary promoter and say, if you fight Billy Joe, you ain't gonna get a shot. Boy, you got all the belts. Where Canelo gonna go without your belts at 160? I knew he was a sucker when he sold himself out for Canelo Alvarez to stay his career. He was all about money. You know? He all about his money. You know he was a sucker. And people gonna say, oh, Martinez ducked him. I mean, where was you at when Martinez couldn't buy a fight? When after he beat Pelly Pavlik, where you was at? You weren't even trying to fight Arthur Abraham, who's the WBO middleweight champion at the time. Where was Gennady Golovkin at? All of a sudden, Sergio Martinez had a bad fight with Chavez where his knee go out. He had another bad fight where he arguably lost to Martin Mary when his knee went out. And all of a sudden, when he pure damaged goods, Golovkin want to say, oh, you know, you come fight me. Yeah, me, big drama show. Where was you at when I had 2 good legs? When I was wrong, I couldn't buy an opponent. And you just coming out the shadows and saying, oh, I'm ducking you. Now, fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here. Y'all be killing me with that shit. This dude wasn't trying to fight Pavlik. He wasn't trying to fight Martinez, Abraham. None of these dudes while they was in their prime. This dude waited for this division to be a desert to come over here and try to make a name. It was a silver medalist. And you need all that tune-up time fighting welterweights like Kassim Uma and getting a business and barely beating them at the end of the day, knocking them out. Come on, man. 2 of the fraudulent fighters of all time. Had these dudes been black, you would have been. They got criticized so much, man. So much, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm just keeping it funky, man. But it's good for us, Sports TV. I appreciate everybody for checking in. Blessings to the brothers and sisters out there supporting the channel. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can always reach out to the email as well if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or a video request. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1 Boxing. Get you 18% off there. 100% all natural products, some soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant. Best natural products, period. They make them themselves, not imported from nowhere else. They make them themselves right here in the USA. You want to support something that's American, something that's downright wholesome. Check them out. Website, promo code in the description. If you hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, and catch some of our streams, we'll be giving out free products from them as well. We gone.